Hello, welcome to the Full Frame. We're improvising in St George's Park where we're filming tomorrow. It's currently 11:15 at night. And today we are going to be looking back at our shoot in Birmingham, which was also, well, it wasn't that late at night, it was just dark.
Yeah.
What are your memories of, of Birmingham?
Sketchy.
Yeah, it was pretty, we were worried, but going in, weren't we?
Yeah. And it was definitely the sketchiest of all the places we've been to so far.
Yeah.
So we didn't shoot, I don't think we shot as much as we wanted. And we didn't walk as far as we wanted, did we really?
No.
Like now I think about it, we really didn't.
We did like a little
go
loop
that far, yeah.
in the populated bit, and then we
mainly stuck around like the shopping centre and that, didn't we?
Yeah, we went under the railway and then thought, no, this is
what we've discovered is when you go under a bridge, it goes
that's
sketchy.
the scary bit. Yeah. So we were a bit worried going in because like it's not like going in London where you sort of know that these really well-known bits you're going to be pretty safe. Like going around Westminster, going around most of the central part of London, like you sort of feel pretty safe because it's quite touristy. Like with Birmingham, I'm not sure what bits are touristy.
Yeah, and I mean we didn't walk that far around, but it feels like it gets rough really quick. Like it has a very populated centre that's built up, and then you very quickly step outside, and it's like it seemed really rough, like run down, you know.
Yeah.
But it might have just been spots that were like that. We just might have been in a rush.
There were still people around. It was just,
just a bit weird.
And on the way there, the highlight was that we saw a woman in a bus stop face down.
Oh, yeah.
With her bum hanging out.
What about that?
And nobody was paying any attention. The bus stop was full of people.
Yeah, that was the key bit, was everyone was just sat in the bus stop on their phones.
And you were a little bit worried going in to see if everything was going to be all right. Like, you sort of, if it's going to be like this, let's just turn around and go back.
Oh yeah, on the way in, it seemed really rough, didn't it?
There were parts where we were like, I hope it's not like this.
And then we got to the centre, and it was definitely better. Yeah, but yeah.
So let's stop talking about how
rough
scared we were about Birmingham. Let's talk about what we were shooting on.
Yeah.
So as we were starting, I was using Film Never Die. What was it? Is it Kiro? Maybe. Kiro 400. I had like 3 shots of that left as we started this video we're about to show you. And then I used Silbersalz 500t and you used
800t.
Before all the went down with Cinestill.
I don't know if it was before that. It might have been around that time, but that was my last roll of it.
Have you bought any more?
No. And sorry, I have. I've got it. I've got a roll on 120. But I don't know when I'm going to shoot that, to be honest. I've not really done any night stuff on the rollie, so it could be interesting. Yeah. It's a bit harder to meter at night. So, like, just with an app or something. So, but I'm keen to try that, actually. That could be a cool thing. Rollies at night. Yeah. Yeah. Cut this out. I don't want to give away ideas.
So this is sort of the first of 3 that we shot in Birmingham. And I think all 3 are going to be pretty good. I'm pretty happy with a lot of the photos I shot over the course of the 3 videos that we shot over those few days.
Yeah, I think this is the least.
So it gets better as it goes along.
Yeah. Like the photos from this night were okay. The NEC were pretty good, and then Stratford was really. I really like Stratford, I think.
So these will be coming out over the next month or so on the channel, amongst other videos as well. But yeah, should we get started?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
We're just down the road from the Airbnb, and we just spotted this on the way in, and thought it would be a good Cinestill cliche. Although we don't really have the true Cinestill cliche in the UK, do we?
No.
But we're hoping it's good enough. I can't actually remember where it was.
I fear I'm right.
Oh.
I've got, what's it? Kiro.
Film Never Die.
Yeah. Kiro 400 in my. So I've only got 4 shots of it left.
I think a daylight film will still look good here. Actually.
I'll use it up before I switch over to the main video. So that's why my photos will look slightly different if I even put them in at this point. So enjoy. You enjoy this. Take care of yourself. Watch your back. We'll probably have to watch our backs around here.
Yeah, probably.
We're in the north.
Keep this on for
Security.
For safety, yeah. For my own protection.
Yeah, so there was a petrol station we saw on the way in. That, like, on night photography, petrol stations look really good.
Yeah, and it was quite a uniquely, like, maybe not that unique, but like, I don't know, I feel like you don't see petrol stations on a corner like this,
No.
and with them, like, with the overhang bit placed diagonally to the roads, it was like just an interesting sort of angle to it. It looked more American, that's like where all the really good like gas station shots. So we're gonna go small-ish aperture.
There you go, I've started mine.
I'm gonna go a bit further forward, Mark. Is that all right?
No.
Well, tough, because I am.
I'll have to go next to you now, won't I?
I'm just hoping someone doesn't drive in.
Yeah.
Because I think this is like an entrance. Right, so it's actually saying to do 2 second. Quite grainy, isn't it?
Yeah, that film in general was really grainy.
Really? Weird, isn't it?
Even like in daylight, that was really like one of the grainiest I've had.
I thought these were going to come out so good, and they just didn't.
That's pretty good. That's like cinematic, I think.
It is actually, isn't it? Now I look at it again, I'm like, yeah.
And then look at that in comparison.
Yeah, I don't think you're to blame for that.
It's the film.
It's definitely the film stock. That's just... Is that a tungsten film, do you know?
No, I don't think so.
No. I'm pretty sure that range of Film Never Die films, they have a tungsten one. It might be the 800. I've shot the 200, which is a daylight. It was a bit weird. It was similar.
That was 400, so I'm not sure.
It was grainy as well, and it was like hazy.
Do you like stuff that's that grainy?
No,
I really don't.
Black and whites.
I got them back and I thought they're good, but like the grain's too grainy.
Yeah, no. I've like when you first get into film, I think you're like, oh yeah, grain's really nice. But then you start to, I've started to become a bit more of a purist. I think I want it to look closer to digital, but I don't know.
I don't mind a little bit, but I think that was just too much. It looked a bit on the, I don't know want to say the word, but like cheap side.
I do agree. Like some films are a bit too experimental, and it sucks, doesn't it? Because it just comes out a bit rubbish. But like the 200 version of it that I shot, it was called Sora, I think. Wasn't that great, but there were some good shots on it, and it was like bright daylight, so it was shot fine, but just didn't have the sharpness. That one was a cool one. Yeah. This was when yours finished, I think. You went to take one more here, and your roll ended. Yeah. Did yours get really tight?
No.
Near the end, no.
But the red scale I'm shooting at the moment is really tight.
Really?
And it's only like 26 in.
It's weird, that, isn't it? Okay, that should be good. Jesus, I bet I've taken...
The first ones I preferred than these ones.
Yeah, I wasn't keen on it across the road. I think that first spot that we walked up to was absolutely the best angle. We walked around the other side, and I didn't take anything on the other side because there was nothing else that caught my eye really. There was a good spot, but this bush that I'm walking past now was kind of covering everything. Like it would have been a really good angle, but the bush was totally in the way. So the other side was definitely the shot to go for here.
I quite like this SO because it's the red. I think looks nice. Like another station wouldn't look as good.
I think a shell would be good.
Would be good.
It's the location. It needs to be. It needs to be at the right, angle. Like this was. I don't know why, but just the angle of it against the road, the junction, was really good. I can imagine there's probably been one there, a petrol station there for like years, I think, and they've just built it off of the old one, The other sides.
You usually love a bush.
No, I wouldn't say that. Petrol station. So, and it's raining.
It's starting to rain.
It is raining a bit, isn't it? I didn't bring what those guys do. doing? I think they're
drug dealers.
They're plotting.
I think that's probably fine. Welcome to the full frame. We're in Birmingham. It's nearly 8 PM and it's dark out. And we're going to get some photos of the city centre on Silbersalz 500t.
Cinestill 800t.
Ben's a little bit scared. I'm a bit apprehensive, but I'd say you're more scared than I am.
Yeah.
Because it's an area we're not
well
aware. We don't really know where we're going.
I don't know why.
Don't know what's rough and what's not.
Yeah, we've been to a few places that would be considered rough, and we felt fine. But there's just a vibe here.
I think because we've been to London before, and we know like what's good and what's not.
Yeah, maybe.
And you know more of the landmarks.
I feel better now we've got into the centre. Driving into the centre from from the suburbs is an experience.
Yeah. So this is it.
We saw some shit, let's just say that.
We saw a bus stop full of people, and someone was lying down with their arse out.
Yeah, and no one was taking any notice.
No one paid any attention to her.
So.
Didn't get a photo, so we can't prove it happened. But then there's probably some laws that say you can't take pictures like that. Or is it art?
Probably can. Yeah, you can.
It'd be fine.
But morals is your
morally,
yeah.
It's questionable.
Yeah.
So here we go. Silbersalz.
Yeah.
X Cinestill. The full frame.
Let's go.
So this is the ball ring, and this is Selfridges.
The cock and ball ring.
If you've seen our podcast,
oh, you would have seen a photo from this already.
Watch it there.
I've noticed you've not been doing that.
What?
You've not been putting the videos in when you point up.
I'll do it. Probably.
In about a year.
Yeah, and I get out. I'll be bothered. So this is the ball ring.
I don't remember you putting the GoPro behind us.
This is the Insta360 magnetised to a lamppost.
Oh, it's a good shot.
I've done a few bits of this with a waterproof camera coming up. If you're watching this in the future, you can watch that here.
With the waterproof camera?
Yeah. When I went around with the waterproof, I put the GoPro down and walked around.
I see, right.
This was my photo of the month.
Yeah, there was one I took here that I was quite happy with, actually.
The
It was a portrait
of the traffic.
Can you tell we're tired?
Yeah, it's 11 o'clock.
I keep blinking because this eye is really drying up. Just I'm that tired. Whoa, how did you get so close?
I think that's a 50. There's yours.
Oh yeah, that almost seems like a mistake. I took a portrait one that was better. I hope you put it in.
I think I did. I put all yours in.
I hope so. Because I think... Oh yeah, that's the one, yeah.
So this under this bridge was like dodgy, and where we stood was like it was all right.
Yeah, so this is what I'm talking about by when you walk under a bridge, it just instantly turned like a bit run down, didn't it?
Mm. We did shot a fair bit under here.
I think maybe we were just a bit scared to walk all the way through.
Yeah,
but it was cool. It was very like this suits the Silbersalz like perfectly, doesn't it? This kind of scene.
Yeah. If this was London, we'd have known the area a bit more because we're from sort of around there, the south at least, and we've been to London loads.
Oh yeah. I mean,
so you think, through there's so and so.
This might be like the only time I've ever walked around Birmingham City Centre.
Yeah, I'd never been around there. Yeah, so. Oh, that's nice.
Don't remember doing that one.
It looks quite like a video game kind of thing.
Yeah, like a cyberpunk.
Yeah, really nice.
No. Okay. Well, we've just gone over a bridge that we thought was going to be a really cool view of the city, but it was like, we'll probably walk back over. No, we probably won't walk back over it, but it was just rubbish. Like, it wasn't a glass roof, so it was like all misted. So we're just currently walking through Selfridges to get out. Whoa!
Wow! Oh, this is something, isn't it?
Possibly.
Not so good.
Honestly, I'm amazed by how zoomed in your 50mm is. Like, it can only be 50mm, but like that looks like maybe it's just because we're switching from GoPro wide angle.
Yeah.
Because it looks like you've got like 100mm on or something. I try to get one for a gap here, I think, don't I?
Yeah, you do. You get one.
Portrait. I think I did portrait. Oh, okay.
Yeah, portrait. That's nice because you've got the 3 levels.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Station.
Yeah,
It's from a height. It's one of my favourite pictures I've taken.
Really, from a height.
Yeah.
Oh, with all the people.
From the mezzanine looking down. Yeah. So you've got the clock here. You've got the big screens.
Yeah, that is
here
good.
It is now. For
You'll
me, that's my
forget to
photo
put
of the
that in,
year.
wouldn't it? Right.
Well, yeah,
At least
blank white
this
screen.
is your bloody photos. Sorry, this shot's going to be great on the GoPro. It's just going to be a metal pole.
Well, this is when you took some photos of really nothing.
Yeah, I don't know what I was doing here. I think I like the lighting, but it doesn't translate to the photos.
Yeah, it's really greeny, bluey, dark in lots of places.
There was a bike that went past, and I wanted to get that as well.
You do get that, looks, yeah. But you do get a really good one in like an alley, underpass alleyway.
Oh yeah.
One where it's empty, and one where it's kind of like ghosts are there. Yeah, and it's really cool.
Yeah.
There's a bike. There's the old bike. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, you do get movement of people really well, I think. That I don't so much. So you
can tell you've got your 50mm on.
Do you feel like self-conscious walking around with cameras at this point?
No.
I didn't at all when I thought I would be. We're just sort of doing our own thing and like not really paying attention to anyone else.
Yeah, the GoPros are so good because you just don't. That is cool. The GoPros are great because I don't feel like I am. It's really obvious, you know.
Mm.
Even though below the
we're walking around like
is
that.
a camera, yeah.
La, la, la,
it's very obvious what we're doing, but.
So these are I think these are really nice.
Yeah,
these do look like they could be on a advert on a poster for something.
Mm.
Look, see, those are the people, and then it's just so nice.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
It could be like an advert for like, don't take drugs. I don't know what.
It's a bloody disgrace.
I've got an F11 again. So this is the money sign.
Yeah, I was going to say you got something here.
I liked the neon sign. I thought it was nice. The word money is quite nice. Money.
I love money.
Sports Direct sign behind me as well was lit up quite nice.
Mm.
So yeah, took it twice, and I think both of them are pretty good. Pretty happy with it. It could look good. It could look. I thought it might look nice. I love money. That's what that photo's going to be called, right? If it's any good. Okay.
No, I intend to be a bachelor.
Oh, there's a Britannia Hotel. If you're ever in anywhere and there's a Britannia Hotel, make sure you stay there if you want to get ringworm.
Bed bugs. You definitely. That one looked especially rough.
Grim.
So bad.
If you've ever stayed in a Britannia Hotel, please let us know in the comments what it was like.
I've ever stayed in one, but there's a guy on YouTube that goes to all of them and stays in them.
We need to watch that.
Films it. I forgot his name.
We need to do a cross.
It's his YouTube name's like with me something, and his name I can't remember his name, but like
we won't link his channel here.
Yeah, they're really interesting. Like just to see, like you can just see the how Britannia just go and buy up all these crap rundown hotels that were once like amazing, and they just run them into the ground. Because they probably make loads of money. Although there's what is it? Ben eating out 5 guys in Birmingham
City Centre. So these were all shot in 5 guys whilst it was raining.
Mm. Oh yeah,
mixture of mine and yours.
Yeah,
I think they're all right.
Yeah, colours.
The one of you is my favourite.
This was my first roll of 800t that had been developed and scanned by Take It Easy.
Oh, nice.
Hence why the colours are good. Definitely. I wouldn't even want to be sponsored by Analog One Land.
You can't say them.
Just I don't like them. They left a bad taste in my mouth.
I don't want to talk about what you've had in your mouth.
5 guys.
What did you think of your ice cream factory sign?
Rubbish. Well out of focus.
Cool.
Don't even know how I got it that out of focus. I think I was rushing. I think there was someone that was about to.
So at this point, I went to take pictures of these lights in this restaurant. There was a couple at a table that kept looking at me.
Yeah.
Got the waiter over. The waiter went to the manager, and there was like 5 members of staff looking at me to the left of the shot here.
Yeah. I think you
discussing whether to come out.
He's looking at us.
Yeah, there we go.
They can see me. He's coming out. He's coming out. He's coming out. So should we move?
We're just taking photos of the lanterns. I'm not taking photos of people. I want to get the shot. So. The dynamic range on the 500t is really good.
That's nice as well. It's a bit darker, I think.
Yeah. The colours are a bit different.
This is where I'm like miming to him what we're taking photos of. Lights.
Yeah, and he's like, oh yeah, whatever. That's funny. I didn't see that.
I was having a whole conversation.
I was next to that wall. I didn't see him go, yeah, whatever.
Yeah. I was like, oh, it's fine.
So that's where the bridge really goes to.
Yeah.
Do you remember? Because your really good shot looks like it goes into the trees. But that's actually where it went.
Are you getting the traffic light in?
Yeah, and the normal light.
Can I copy that?
You know what I really want to do is get all 3 colours.
Here's your lights.
Oh yeah, okay.
So you wanted to get red, orange and green in one shot?
Yeah. So I didn't...
There you go.
Yeah, I didn't notice it at first, and then I think I gave it a second go from a different angle.
So apart from that, is it a bit underexposed? But you got all 3 in?
Yeah, I think it was just that bright light
Yeah.
next to it that kind of threw it off a bit, but yeah, they're alright. They're just really grainy because I had to like pump the exposure up. Fucking hell, to 2
next to a bin, so you can tell how bad it is under this bridge. So this is where we ventured under the bridge and got scared and came back. It's a bit, I think your picture here actually was really good, and I tried to get it, but I don't think I quite got it what I wanted.
Mine was...
See, like mine's a bit...
Yeah, mine was a bit wonky, I think, but not too bad.
I seem to have stopped shooting in portrait.
Yeah, there's not many from this, is there? Why is that? Do you think you can't be bothered to turn the tripod?
And it's always wonky. Oh. And then I can't really share them on Instagram because I only share. Yeah,
fully. Yeah. Really like how the lights come up on the Silbersalz. I took 1 or 2 in the NEC. I don't know.
Yeah, so did I. I finished my roll.
I don't know if you put them in this, did you?
Nope. I could put them in now.
Yeah, do it because they're actually quite good. It's one of the roof. Yeah. There's one of the roof with the sun coming in, and there's a portrait one of like an aisle in the franchise show.
I've got a few different people, and then one outside the show of people sat down that I used as one of my videos of the month. Photos of the month.
Well, they were your last Silbersalz ones. Yeah, cool. So yeah, either put them at the end of this or put them at the start of the black and white one. But I think at the end of this makes more sense.
End of this, yeah. Cool. So that's it for the first Birmingham video, Silbersalz and Cinestill.
Yeah.
What do you think of yours? I think it's all right overall.
Yeah, not bad. I think I say this a lot. I think we did pretty good for the short area that we walked around. Like, we could have spent ages walking around Birmingham. I think we would have got loads of cool stuff. But it's the same as Manchester. Like, didn't walk very far. Didn't have much time. Well, we had loads of time, but we didn't spend much time. You know, I think we could have got better. But I think we got better shots here than we did in Manchester. Yeah. So
it'd be nice to go. We did London, and that was quite short as well because it rained. It'd be nice to do London and just go out at like 6 and then just stay out for like hours.
Yeah, we could be out for ages in London, couldn't we? Realistically, I'd like to do pretty much what we did last time. Do London as the sun sets, so a bit of daytime, maybe like half hour, 45 minutes in the daylight, and then as it starts to dip, or even like go out for an hour before sunset. Yeah, like have a break, go get dinner or something, and then go back out after sunset. That'd be ideal. Yeah.
We do have London coming up as well, don't
two. Yeah, we do. And then we'd have 2 episodes, wouldn't we? We'd have like before and after. But this time of year, it's dark, isn't it?
It's dark at like 4:45. Like no, 4:45.
So we wouldn't be able to get there early enough anyway. But either way,
we've got a London one.
London
coming
would
up.
be good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching.
Cheers,
Any final thoughts before we go to bed? Because it's now 11:30. Past my bedtime.
Yeah.
Good night.
Bye.